Previously on Project Zomboid. We could make another makeshift radio, walkie-talkie. We're at 264. Let's try this out. Let's see how many XP this gives us. To 280. Wow. 14. Let's go ahead and make two more. It's going to be close to getting... Actually, that will get us to level 3. There we go. Level 3. That means we can make our steam machine, too. Oh, look at this. We can make our steam machine. Craft it. The day has finally come. Very cool. Look at that. And there's our thermocouple up top. Awesome. So now we just need to figure out what we need the steam machine for. Hello everyone, my name is Nomis and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. We are picking up here a little while after our last episode, and we've got some changes today for Season 5. We are playing with the new Hydrocraft update. We're up to version 5.7 now, so we'll be going over some of those new additions from that update in a couple minutes here. But more importantly, well, I don't know more importantly, but it's exciting stuff regardless. We are back in the IW Bums branch, the I will back up my saves branch, because they just came out with, I think we're up to 34.11, which is what the branch is on. They just released the nutrition build to I guess the I will back up my saves branch. And we've got a bunch of new changes here. So if you guys have been following the Season 2 of the Hardcore Survival, we've been playing with the nutrition system on that. So if we open up our health panel here, we can see we now have a weight. We are at 80.13 kilograms. So that's pretty cool. So all the food, we'll take a look at it in a second, all foods now have a nutritional value attached to them. So calories, proteins, fats, all that stuff comes into play for long-term survival. So you gotta we've been talking about this for a while, how we thought it'd be cool if they added in more of that kind of stuff to the to like food and eating and long-term survival. So that's all been added in. That's pretty cool. We'll be talking about more of that as we go along through the episodes. But the biggest change is we've got a bit of a graphical overhaul here. This is MASH's secret project, I guess. First off, you'll notice, I'm pretty sure we can zoom in a lot closer to our character. You'll also notice a lot of the Hydrocraft items are a lot teenier, tinier, a lot smaller than before. So yeah, that has to do with this the base game update. But yeah, like our crates, they look different. Rain barrels, they look a little bit more different. Everything just kind of looks a lot smoother, I think. The frame rate is definitely a lot better. I am playing on a lower resolution right now. But just in general, I'm getting a lot more consistent frame rate, so it seems like they fixed a lot of that. Look at all this stuff, like the walls and the windows, they look a lot different. Yeah, it all looks pretty cool. It's kind of funny how all the Hydrocraft items are so much smaller now. I think the rabbits are actually a bit bigger than before. I don't know, or maybe it's just because they're sitting next to some smaller IBCs. It looks like these things got turned around, these countertops. But yeah, we're just going to spend a little bit of time just walking through our base, taking a look at the new artwork. So I think it looks pretty cool. I really like it. I dig it. I like how you can go in so close. Now I'm pretty sure, I don't know, maybe I'm confusing myself. I'm pretty sure we couldn't get this close before. But you can really see all the detail on all our stuff now, which is pretty cool. All the paintings and the barbecue. Let's take a look inside our living area, where we've got a lot of stuff to look at. Jukebox looks cool. Yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'm digging it though. Our Dachshund is even smaller than before. It's like a little wiener dog now. Is a Dachshund a wiener dog? I don't know. This is a new poster. Can't remember what it was before, but it was in pause. Yeah, so pretty cool. Let's go look at our water pump. Let's see how that changed. Is this going to be a teeny tiny water pump now? Yeah. Look at this. There's a little toy water pump. Take a quick run through the school. The lighting has also changed dramatically. Everything's a lot smoother and more balanced, I think, as far as the lighting distribution goes. Could take a look at some of this food. Here you go. You can see all the stats here on the food. Of course, you will recognize this from our Season 2 Hardcore Survival playthrough. We've been talking about this for the last couple weeks. But here we've got a can of peas with 280 calories, 52.5 carbs, 14 proteins, 0 fats, chips, 720 calories, popcorn, 120 calories. A lot of the, all the Hydrocraft items, food items, they won't have stats yet. That's gonna be a long-term project for the team to get that stuff updated. We got sardines here, 150 calories, corned beef, 720 calories. Pretty cool. So say your character was just living off of chips. Over time, he would start getting fatter, start affecting his performance more so in the long run. Let's take a look at the library. Yeah, I think everything just looks a bit smoother. A bit, I don't know how to describe it. Everything's just a bit smoother, a little less grainy, perhaps? A little less sharp? I don't know. Be interested to see what you guys think, though. Always like it when they come up with these big kind of unexpected changes. Like I remember when they added in the new music, wasn't expecting that, that was cool. When they added in the crafting menu, unexpected, very cool. And now we've got this new kind of graphical overhaul. Not a complete overhaul, but graphical tweaking, I guess. And you know, I can't complain because performance-wise, things are running smoother, which means better videos for you guys. Alright, so let's talk about the Hydrocraft mod for a second here while we go and get some food. We are up to version 5.7 right now. There have been a bunch of fixes. Go check out the link in the description below. Oh, look at our carpets need to be realigned as well. Something's got messed up here. Some carpets were okay, some rugs. Some of them have to be fixed. Alright, but back to Hydrocraft. We now have a new recipe, a new drink. Oh, this was also an update. Items, thumpables in front of windows are no longer solid. I don't know if I like that. Anyway, getting distracted yet again. We have a new drink in the Hydrocraft mod, a whiskey and coke you can now make. So that's pretty cool. One of my favorite drinks. I think we were actually talking about it in our multiplayer session a few weeks ago. So I don't know if that was added in because of that conversation or not, but that is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and eat this canned corned beef. We've also got smoked foods now. You can make smoked foods, so the smoker now has a purpose. So we do have a workshop ready for a smoker to be made there. So that's cool that we can now smoke foods. What else should we eat here? Since I was talking about eating healthy, we should probably eat something healthy. Let's eat a pickle. A pickle and some corned beef. They added in 9 new comic books. We've now got chili pepper seeds and I guess chili peppers that you can plant in potted plants. You can now dry chili peppers and make hot pepper. There are 7 new homemade yogurts that you can make. And if you remember, we picked up a couple statues from one of the stores downtown. And now the Hydrocraft mod has marble statues that you can actually make for yourself. And there are 6 different types. So let's actually head into the library, find our, what I assume would be in our stoneworking book. Let's see here. I assume that's where we'll learn that recipe. Masonry, maybe? Nope. Where would it be, guys? You think it'd be in like stoneworking or something. Just don't know where I put that book. Over here, maybe? Geology. That's probably in here. Stoneworking. Already read. Make smoker. Where would this be, guys? Did he just give it to us, maybe? Let's go over to stoneworking. Construct cellar. Something that we could also look into doing. I believe that was added in an update ago. Didn't mention it before. Completely forgot about it. Okay, so statue, no. Masonry, no. Alright, so where is this recipe then? It's not in stoneworking. I don't see it there. Would it be... No, geology, no. Oh, sculpting probably. There is a sculpting book, and I hope we picked one up. Sculpting. I know I've seen them out there, and I know I've picked them up at some point. I just don't know if I actually brought them here. We'll check the library downstairs. Appliance, welding science. I might not have it up here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's check the library downstairs. There's quite a bit of stuff I want to get to today. I don't know if I'll have enough time. Wasn't expecting to have 2 updates today. Alright, let's see if we can find a sculpting book here, guys. So many books. These are all the books that I removed covers from that gave us all this stuff. Looking for that distillery book. There still are books to remove covers from as well. Continue doing that in between episodes. Steelworking. I know we've seen sculpting. And I know I've picked it up a few times. But apparently I didn't bring it here. So I would like to add a few more sculptures because we do have... I'm only guessing it's in sculpting. I don't know for sure. So we do have quite a bit of marble down at the mine. Sculpting. There we go. Make marble statue, make marble pedestal. Let's go ahead and read that. And we'll take this up to our library. Good. Exciting. Exciting stuff. Alright, where am I gonna put it? Let's put it down here. With this stuff. Sculpting textbook. Okay, so we'll open up our recipe book here. Stoneworking, marble statue, 30 marble and a chisel. And to make, I guess the pedestal, 10 marble and a chisel. Okay, so let's grab our chisel. There we go, 1 chisel. Grab that. Head on down to the mine. Yeah, I like being zoomed in all the way. It's cool. Chalk rock, sandstone, chalk rock, marble. Ooh, we only have 34 actually. All right, well we can make a marble statue. Now there are 6 different types. No way to really tell which posture we're gonna get here, so we're gonna go random. We're gonna go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. catch a statue by the toe. If it's the one we want, I'm going to pick you. It didn't rhyme. It didn't rhyme at all. I was going to be clever and then I choked. Alright, so this takes a bit of time. Let's fast forward that. Got that done. Let's head upstairs. And we will see which one we have here. It's a place. Cool. Little female model pose. So let's go put this over by the other ones. We'll have to do a lot of mining to get enough marble. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'll just put it like right here. Can I rotate it? No, just like that. Maybe I'll put it... Nah, we'll put it here. Cool. Our first marble statue from the new update. Very cool. Alright, so in between episodes, I did build another steam machine because we said that we needed 2, right? So we made one at the end of last episode. So here's our little tiny steam machine. That's the one we made last episode. And here's the other one I made. So we got 2 of those. The plan is to turn one into a charging unit, and then one... What was this? What was the other one going to be for? Charging unit, and make one to a steam hammer, right? So let's take a look at what we need to make a steam hammer, guys. So we might be able to work on that today. Alright, steam hammer. We need our steam machine, which we have. Check. Let's actually go up to our workbench where I've put some of these materials that we need. Our little teeny tiny workbench. Alright, so let's see here. Pop this open. Steam machine. Upgrading to a steam hammer. So we have our steam machine. We have a large sheet of metal. I've got the steel rod in here, chicken wire, wood beams, thick rope, sledgehammer, all this stuff. All we need are 2 sheets of metal. And I believe this workbench has 1 sheet of metal. Yes, we do. So all we need to make another sheet of metal are 4 ingots of aluminum. Let's see, our teeny tiny kiln, teeny tiny smelter, teeny tiny blast furnace. Maybe we should just reposition this stuff. Let's see here. For the time being. I don't know, part of me kind of likes the smaller items. Just because we can fit more stuff into our base now. Alright, put that there. Move this back. But I assume Hydro and the team will be resizing these. I think. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I'm just yammering away here. Alright, kill them. There we go. But I guess they're a little small. They're funny. They look kind of funny. Alright, so we need 4 aluminum ingots. I got 1 here. I got 1 bauxite ore down here. So we can pick that up, pick the charcoal up. Tongs and work gloves. Ingot mold. So we need 2 more ingots of aluminum. And then we can make our steam hammer. Alright, so put that aluminum in there for now. Put a few other ingots there. Drop that. Drop our ingot mold. Put our tongs and work gloves back for now. Hungry again. So let's go eat and then we'll go to bed. As you can see here, I do have a bag of dried strawberry slices that I made in between a couple episodes ago. know if we want to have any of this dried food. It's all kind of just junk food. We got some salted steak, I guess. Have one of these. Let's do that. Maybe even 2. Cool. And we'll sleep here. Hungry again. Oh, I know what we should be doing. We should be eating our jarred food that is starting to go bad downstairs. So let's do that. Starting to rot. Okay, so that's cabbage. Let's open one of these. Starting to rot, yeah. So let's open that. We'll open a broccoli. And let's open a potatoes. We'll make a salad. So we got pumpkin. Do some cabbage. Some broccoli. And some potato. Yeah. And some more pumpkin. There's a good salad. 20 boredom and unhappiness. Quite the salad. Eat a quarter of that, and another quarter. It's good for now. Alright, so aluminum. So we need 2 more ingots of aluminum. We need 5 bookends to make 1 ingot, so we don't have enough of that. Anything else here? We have an umbrella. We need a few umbrellas to get 1 ingot. So we can't do that. I think we can do 10 pigs. I think we need like 5 10 pigs. Let's see how many 10 pigs we have. Do we have extras? We have 6 10 pigs. So I could sacrifice those. We probably won't need 10 pigs for a while. So we could do that. Should we go out and look for something? Oh, I know what else we could do. I do have our metal detector out here. I did get that out in between episodes, so we could search for some metal. Maybe we can find another sheet of metal. Might not need to smelt anything down. Let's do that. Let's put our chisel back. Don't need that. Oh, I lost the jar lids from opening up those jars. That sucks. Alright, so let's, no, I guess I need to put a new battery in that metal detector. Let's head over to our battery drawer. Insert a new battery. Search for some metal. Might go through a few batteries here. Alright, there we go. Oh, we found a dog whistle. A digital watch. Let's dump that off with our electronics. I don't know if I need the digital watch for anything, but I shall keep it. Oh, another umbrella. Good. Let's go ahead and search for a dog. A door hinge, a fuel canister, another portable mining machine, a wedding ring. Let's dump all this stuff off into our pack dog. I don't think the fuel canister can be used for anything. Umbrella. Rotten cabbage. Alright. Oh, a Doberman. Nice. Our teeny tiny Doberman. A teacup Doberman. And a medical box we found. Okay. Interesting items, but not what we need. Let's throw another battery in here. We'll remove this one. Put that in there. Insert battery. Search for metal. We'll go through a few here. Hopefully we can find... Oh, a tennis racket. I think we can smelt down a tennis racket for aluminum. Let's check that. Recipe blacksmithing. Aluminum. Okay, 2 umbrellas. Okay, so we can make 1 ingot out of those umbrellas. That's good. 5 tent pegs. 2 tennis rackets. Okay. So we actually could get our 2 ingots now with the tent pegs and those umbrellas. That's good. Let's search. We'll search one more time. Go through one more battery. Another couple of medical boxes. A needle. Alright, let's do this one more time. It's been a long time since we searched for anything with the metal detector. I think it was back at the farm. It was probably the last time. Alright, insert another battery. Last one. Oh, and another tennis racket. There we go. And a couple monkey wrenches. Cool. Can finally put some monkey wrenches on some baseball bats. We've been talking about... Oh, and 2 more dog whistles. Would you look at that? Let's search for another dog. A dead battery. Put that away. Search for another dog. Remove that. Put that away. Some more wire. A Rottweiler and another Dachshund. Lots of black dogs today. Let's go ahead and eat this. We shall go make our 2 more aluminum ingots. Let's pick up this umbrella. One of the other changes to this Hydrocraft update in 5.7. Prior, you used to have to smelt down an open umbrella to get aluminum ingots, but now you can. You should be able to smelt down closed umbrellas as well. So let's pick up this stuff. Get our tongs and work gloves again. Recycle aluminum tennis rackets for 1 ingot. Recycle closed umbrellas 2 for 1 ingot, should be. There we go. Alright, pick up those aluminum ingots. Drop off this stuff. Just 1 here. Tongs in there. That charcoal can go down. Put the metal detector and gloves away over in here. There we go. Should be making another salad too. Do that quickly. That's quite the decimal point there for that cabbage. Very precise. Some broccoli. It says the broccoli is fresh. Pumpkin. Cabbage. And let's go ahead and eat half of that. Okay, so now to make the metal sheet, we just need to grab our welding kit. So let's pick that up. Oops. Gas tank, mask. We should have all the aluminum ingots, right? We got 4. So I think I just need to go to my anvil. I might need the smithy hammer too. Alright. Do I need the tongs and gloves? No, what am I missing? What am I missing? Sheet of metal. Oven mitts, gloves. I do have oven mitts. What are you talking about? I picked up oven mitts. Oh, maybe not mittens? Do mittens not work? I guess not. Alright, let's pick up these gloves. No mittens. There we go. Make a sheet of metal. Go ahead, make that. Good, pick that up. And now, let's go back over to our favorites, upgrade steam hammer. Wrong bench, this one here. So we should have everything. We'll just bring the steam machine over here. It's probably the easiest thing to do, rather than bring all the ingredients back there. So we'll take, is it here? Yeah. So this will be our steam hammer. Pick that up, weighs 20. I think that's the same as the smelter and kiln. Bring that back up. And craft a steam hammer. Let's go ahead and make one of those. So with the steam hammer, we should be able to make steel beams, which I believe we need a couple of those to make the charging unit. I think we also need a couple to upgrade our junkyard into a large junkyard. So we'll take a look at those recipes next. There we go, steam hammer. Unfavorite that. Let's look at our junkyard. Upgrade to large junkyard. So a medium full junkyard, which we have. 2 steel beams, another 3 sheets of metal. So that means we need 12 more ingots of aluminum. That might take us a while to find. A chain, which I don't know where we can find. I assume we could find it with the metal detector. Possibly by searching a medium junkyard? Not sure, I might have to check into that. A giant magnet and copper wire flashlight. Alright, so the chain and the magnet, those are the big things. Let's look up the magnet here. And for a magnet, we need 3 chains. Okay, so we need a lot of chains. We need 4 chains to upgrade this junkyard. Plus an industrial furnace. Okay, let's look up industrial furnace. For an industrial furnace, we will need a pallet of gray bricks, some concrete, a large sheet of metal, 4 sheets of metal, some more steel pipes, some more pipes, more steel ingots. Alright, so we need a lot of aluminum just to upgrade our junkyard. So we'll need to make this industrial furnace, then we need to make the magnet, and then we need to upgrade. So we need a lot of aluminum for that, plus a few more steel pipes. The steel shouldn't be that big of an issue because we have a lot of iron and steel ingots already. And we can always find a pallet of gray bricks. We've seen a few of those out and about. Go back around and get some of those. The rest is pretty straightforward. We still have, I believe we still have a few, we have a couple welding gas tanks. We might need a couple more to finish the rest of these crafting recipes. We should be alright there. Alright, so that's the junkyard. Now the charging unit. Guess I didn't favorite that. Upgrade to charging unit. Alright, so for this, we need 2 steel beams, a dynamo. Dynamo, I believe we can get from dismantling a bike. And I think we can find a bicycle with the metal detector or with a junkyard. The steel beams we'll look up in a second. The other things here, copper cables. I think we have 2 copper cables, so we'd have to make another one of those. And I thought we had solder and a solder gun, but apparently we don't, so we need to find those still. So to make, we'll look at copper cable here. Is vulcanized rubber and some copper wire. And vulcanized rubber. Let's see, alchemy. Vulcanized rubber. Rubber and sulfur powder. That's easy enough to make. Blast furnace. Okay, so making the copper cables shouldn't be that bad. Where do I go? Copper cables. Yeah, it's just vulcanized rubber and copper wire. We have lots of copper wire. So that's not a big issue. I'll be finding the dynamo, making the steel beams. Didn't favorite that one. Let's take a look at that. Let's make a steel beam. Let's favorite that. 3 steel rods and our steam hammer. I think I have 1 steel rod in here. That shouldn't be too bad. Or maybe I used it up. Maybe we used it up making the steam hammer. Okay, so the steel rod. Steel rod. We need 3 of these to make 1 beam. That's 4 steel ingots. We can make some steel rods. Let's make some steel rods. The anvil. Okay, that's easy enough. So let's go over here. Get steel ingots. We got 16. So let's get. Well, we could make 4 steel beams. We do need. Let's see here. Just double check. I think we needed 2 for the charging unit and then 2 for the junkyard. Yeah, 2 for the charging unit and 2 for the junkyard. So let's actually take all these steel ingots. We'll be able to fit all of them. Let's drop the steam hammer for a second. That's what the steam hammer looks like. Put that in a better location in a second. Take all those. Go over to our anvil. And we'll make some steel rods, right? Yeah, because how many did we need for a steel beam? 3. Okay, so we can make 1. Alright, so let's go make steel rods. All 4. So we need lots of steel, lots of aluminum, chains, a dynamo, make some vulcanized rubber. We got a list of things to do now. Go over to our steam hammer. There we go, make a steel beam out of the steel rods. Awesome. 1 steel beam. Let's pick that up. Pick up our steam hammer. We'll move that into the workshop of its own. Pretty cool though. Getting further and further into this Hydrocraft mod, the longer we survive. I think we'll put it in this one. Put it right back in the corner here. Good. Yeah, so there's the steam hammer. Let's go to bed so we can actually get a good look at this in the morning. Just gonna eat this salad. And we'll go to sleep. See it in the daylight. Cool. Neat artwork, hey? Very well done, guys. Props to whoever designed that and did the artwork for that. But I think that's probably going to do it for today, guys. We are running around 40 minutes right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode and our look at the newest update to the I Will Back Up My Saves branch. Looking at the new artwork. Going over some of the new Hydrocraft stuff. Leave me a comment below, hit that like button if you enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe and stay tuned for more Hydrocraft Season 5. Or pop on over to our Hardcore Survival Season 2 season down in... where are we playing? We're playing Muldra. Yeah, so feel free to check that out. New episodes on the weekend. Until next time, I'll talk to you all later.